from another interview, and we'll see if she keep that same mindset.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is a great way to transition into some bullshit, and that is Brian McKnight, y'all.
One less cry, one less cry. Girl, that song just came on. I'm sorry.
Girl, he need to start back at 1.
Those songs meant nothing.
Anytime, what do I ever? Okay, I don't know the words, but yeah. This man is trending again, y'all. I feel like, I know for a fact he was trending back in December when he first posted a picture of his stepdaughter. But, more people on the internet are now just realizing who this man is. Let me say that. Okay, so pretty much the issue is Brian McKnight was trending on Twitter. This man has 4 biological children from previous relationships, and I gotta say the kid's name: Brian Jr., Brianna, Nico, and Clyde. Now, if you go to this man's Instagram, he is only claiming his stepchildren, which are the children that he has in this new marriage. But the craziest part is that he named his newborn child that was born back in January Brian Jr., as though he doesn't already have another son named Brian McKnight Jr.
What a fucking clown.
Yes, he does not acknowledge any of the 4 children from his previous relationships. Now, let me read this post so y'all see what sparked people to talk again. So this is a post from Brian McKnight. I think this post was from February. And he said, "Today we celebrate you, Jules, on your birthday. Your mom and I couldn't be prouder of you, and I couldn't ask for a better daughter than you. Happy birthday to the best daughter ever. Love you a zillion." Now, it was another post where he said, "Thanks for making me a girl dad," as though he doesn't already have a daughter named Brianna. So it's just very sickening to me that this man literally just started over, started back at 1. Okay.
Basically.
Like, I am disgusted. Okay. But let me give y'all even more context to what has happened. So I saw an interview clip from him where he was mentioning how all his prior songs that he wrote before didn't have any emotion tied to him. Any song that was a love song, he never felt nothing before until he met the wife who he's with now. Like, nothing mattered before. And it was very passive in the way he said it, because you could tell that the statement he made wasn't purely just about music. It was pretty much him saying that he's never felt any love, like, truly, until he met his wife. And I can go ahead and make a broad statement and say that that's love for his children as well, because he don't claim them. So back in 2021, Brianna, his daughter, his real biological daughter, not his stepdaughter, had to take this man to court for defamation because he was spreading rumors that she had an incestuous relationship with her older cousin. She ended up winning the case.
Hold on, Brian said this about her?
Yes. Yep. Brian McKnight said this about his daughter, Brianna, that part of the reason why he don't fool with them is, number 1, because they ungrateful. He's never been late on a child support payment, but they feel entitled. And number 2, that his daughter allegedly had an incestuous relationship with her cousin. She took him to court and won.
Wow.
I'm going to just tell you that I knew it was Brian McKnight's fault when he only had those children in his bio on Instagram. I was just like, oh, wow, this is you. Because I don't care how fucked up your children may be. You don't act as if they are not yours and only name kids that biologically aren't yours. Like, that's weird as hell to me. He seems like a narcissist. He seems like the type of person to pretend to be a good guy when really he's the fucking devil. Because I can't imagine in what world would a good father do any of the shit we just heard.
Exactly. You know, it makes me think about Drea. When she said her wholeness is deleted, it makes me feel like he's in that space deleted of my blackness is deleted. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. I'm disgusted, but some part of me is not surprised because I truly feel like last year around this time we were hearing an issue with him and one of his sons.
Yes.
Didn't one of his sons air him? Okay, so one of his sons did air him out. Like I'm so fucking mad and disappointed. And number one, those are your kids. You absolutely disgust me. Like, why would you sit up there and name this child Brian Jr.? And if you leave anything to any of your kids, that's going to be conflict right there. Well, we know you're probably not going to lead the black kids nothing, but if Brian Jr.'s name is a beneficiary of anything, he's going to be having conflict with this fucking child. And then I feel a way about the woman because I'm like, ma'am, you didn't want to impress upon him to change this baby's name, to not do no shit like that. Like, you didn't want to, you can't make him do nothing, but did you at least impress upon him to not do that shit?
No, she's all smiles, thinking that he's the great guy that he shows her to be. Meanwhile, he treats the other family like shit. And that daughter, Brianna, is not his first wife's daughter. She accepted that daughter after he cheated on her and had her.
Now, see, listen, my other thing is, this is what disappoints me. I don't care what anyone says. The 90s was the shit. You hear me? However, it's crazy to see how toxic the 90s was.
Absolutely.
Because it be so much coming out. Like, they were some fools back then. Exactly. And it's like all the people that we love from back then, they truly show themselves. Like, it's disturbing and it's sad, and I really hate it for him because I really like me some Brian McKnight as far as his music. I'm trying hard to separate the music from the person. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm trying because there are some songs that I love from who I thought he was. But I'm disappointed.
We're gonna need some more wedding hits to come out. We can't Step in the Name of Love. We can't Back at One. Like, somebody dropped the wedding songs.
Girl, they too busy trying to tiptoe the lines of being a rapper.
Babyface is still available, everybody. Babyface is still working. He still makes great music.
Tank may have something.
Problematic, but still makes great music.
He might have something.
Usher has some stuff.
Usher, definitely.
Yeah. There are some dead people that have some great stuff you might want to look into.
Hopefully they don't.
Boys to Men is still going up.
Boys to Men,
112.
All those people. Okay.
Now, Jagged Edge had a little issue there with one of the guys. We have to be honest here. But they're still pushing it. So I think you're right.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. I'm actually really disgusted with this man. Like, I don't even want to hear nothing from him no more.
Do y'all know what's so annoying?
That's the gag.
Huh? What's the gag?
He don't give a damn.
He don't.
And she don't either. What woman marries a man like that?
What you mean? There's a whole bunch of them.
One that's getting coin.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. They feel like I don't care how he treat the other women, as long as he treat me nice, and it's a whole bunch of them like that. But fuck, I forgot what I was about to say. Shit, something
about music.
That nigga pop up on every fucking old TV show that you love. He's on Martin. He's on My Wife and Kids. Sister. Girl, I've been watching the Steve Harvey show back. He came up on the Steve Harvey show like 2 episodes ago. I was just watching. I'm like, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
Yes, Mint Condition. I love Mint Condition.
I ain't gonna lie, I love that song. I'm glad Alicia Keys redid it. You'll never hear me say
that's my shit too.
I need to be without you. I wanna give my all.
I always think of Martin. I'll never not.
Girl, Gina crying real hard out there in the cold. Baby, just hold me. I hate him because I was a huge fan of his music. Like that Back at One album played like over and over and over again, like played from beginning to end type shit. But I always used to feel a way about the fact that he never got a Grammy, and now I realize you didn't get a Grammy because nobody likes you.
Now, see, I'm gonna be honest and say I might still listen to Back at One.
You're like a
I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because a lot of the people from the 90s ain't even getting no residuals from their music because the record labels played the hell out of them.
That's true. And that might be why he ain't never felt nothing in any song he wrote before, because he wasn't getting that coin.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. One last cry. That was my shit too.
Start back at one. Listen.
Which one was it? It's been
he
8
deserves
days,
a
7
Grammy.
weeks, 4 some since you went away. I miss you so much. 6, 8, 12. I don't know what to say. I should be over you, but I still know better. But it's just not the same. Girl. God damn it. Let me stop.
Don't know what to say. I should be over you. I should know better, but it's just like a game.
Goodbye to that man.
It's been 6 months, 8 days, 12 hours since you went away. Damn. And that's what your kids are saying right now, sir. That's what they're saying.
The kids are saying it's been 18 years since you went away. Fuck ass nigga paying child support and being a good daddy.
Yeah, the kids say they don't know why he doing that.
That's sad.
I'm mad he thought paying child support on time and he was a good father. I was like, go straight to hell, sir. Go straight to hell, sir.
Yeah, I'm quite disgusted, but
he gonna do something else for the year over.
You think? Oh, for sure. He know people talking about him, and he still continues to every post he makes about his kids. I mean, about the stepkids are shade to his original kids. And
that
I'm
was
like,
so disrespectful.
let it go.